Hi, we're going to continue our dynamic and stative verb lessons, and this time I'm going to focus on dynamic. So let's see, what does that look like in our definition? We've got a few parts here. It describes an action. It describes a change. It describes a process. An activity with a beginning and an end. So there's a beginning or an end in this action or process or change, and it can use the continuous tenses of our verbs. You know, the ones with the ing, was running, are running, those ones like that. So let's look at what are some common dynamic verbs. There are so many, but here's some common ones that we can work with. Eat, walk, learn, grow, sleep, talk, write, run, read, become, go. These describe an action. It can be a process. There's movement and moving. There is changing occurring. Let me share with you 3 sentences that have an example of what these dynamic meaning verbs are. So here's our first sentence. I can't go right now. I'm eating dinner with my parents. I can't go right now. I'm eating dinner with my parents. Well, here I'm making a statement in the negative that I am not able to do something because that's an action of actually going out to do something. But I am eating dinner. This is an action. I'm actually doing something. And I'm with people. And we're doing the action of eating dinner together. So this is a dynamic meaning in the sentence. Let me share with you another one, our second one of the 3. Sorry, I'm out of breath because I have been exercising. Sorry, I'm out of breath because I have been exercising. Well, here is a dynamic that I am out of breath because there's a beginning and an end to that one. At first, I was exercising. Of course, I had been exercising. There's that action of what's happening there. But this process of I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath. And in this one, pretty soon I will get my breath back because it's this process of a beginning and an end. Now, let's look at our last one for dynamic meaning. I didn't notice the earthquake because I was sleeping when it happened. I didn't notice the earthquake because I was sleeping when it happened. Now, here we've got 3 verbs happening in the sentence. Didn't notice. I was sleeping. It happened. So we've got didn't notice, was sleeping, happened. And these are dynamic in that I didn't notice. I didn't take note of something. I didn't realize something happened. And then I was sleeping is that action of actually being asleep. There's a beginning and an end. And then when it happened, that's a quick beginning and an end of a process that happens, an earthquake in itself. So these are examples of dynamic verbs. I would love for you to write down some of the dynamic verbs in the comments below.